everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Hello everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and of course watching another video. Fam, you know I'm always plugging our weekly live stream. In this season, we are doing it on Fridays, okay, or Saturdays. Past couple weeks has been on Saturdays. Okay, y'all, I'd love to see you on the live stream. Okay, this is where we get to the meat of the matter. We're talking about the spiritual part of it. We're getting right down to the meat of the matter. All right, so I want y'all to join us. Make sure you turn your notification bells on, okay? So you can be notified when we are going live, all right? And y'all know, and it's usually on Friday nights, unless otherwise specified, usually around the 6 o'clock hour, or excuse me, 6:30 hour. Y'all, every time we drop a video on the channel, y'all already know what time it is. The goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. If y'all, rocks with your girl. Oh, hit that like button, hit that like. Y'all, I want y'all to hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure you all are sharing the information. Make sure you hitting that like button, and that way it can spread throughout the algorithm. If somebody hit it for you, hit it for somebody else, all right? All right, y'all. And y'all know I'm always plugging our book, Seduced by Satan. Listen, y'all know I'm doing the commentary on every chapter. I'm going in on these birds, okay? I want y'all to know I'm going in on them. So pick up your copy. It's pinned in the description below, okay? I want you to go ahead and pick up your copy. Y'all, you want to talk about a pearl clincher, jaw dropper? There you go, right there. I'm just saying, y'all. If you're looking for your next great read, that's your great read right there. It's a page turner, y'all. It really is. All right, y'all. Let's jump into the topic of this video. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, I want to debunk something real quick. I really do. Because I want y'all to understand something about the discard. Y'all, do y'all know that narcissists do not discard? Okay? When we talk, now I'm going to say it like this. They do discard, but they don't. The way that a narcissist discards is not really a discard. It's pretty much like a shelving. Okay? And let me just be clear. A narcissist is not trying to get rid of you. They really don't. And the reason I'm making this video is I want y'all to understand there's something they have a method to their madness. Okay? They have a method to their madness, but I don't want y'all to play the game with the narcissist. Don't play the game with them. But the discard is not something that they do. A narcissist goes through the pathological cycle because it's ingrained in the disorder. Okay? It's ingrained in the mental health disorder. But what really happens with a narcissist is this. When you are in the addictionship with the narcissist and all of, you're going through the love bomb, you're going through, all of the different things that they bring into the relationship. That narcissist understands what type of supply you are. Okay? They understand that you have the ability to make their lives easier. You have the ability to bring light and sunshine, so to speak, into their lives. Okay? They understand all of that. Are they mentally ill? Yes. Is it a mental health disorder? Yes. Okay? All of that. But to be honest with you, a narcissist is not trying to get rid of you. They're just trying to push you aside. That's all they're trying to do. That's why you see them coming back the way that they do, because a narcissist never meant to get rid of you. But I'm going to tell you something. The discard is built in. It's a part of that. It's a part of the cycle and the disorder, right? Because they need a break. Narcissists have a very low boredom threshold, and one supply doesn't do it for them. So the reason that they do the discard is because they do want to move to something else, but they're not trying to stay over there permanently most of the time. And most of the time when they're doing the discard, it's because we're asking so many questions and we're pushing them, will make them discard. But I'm going to tell you something. What they do is, and they also know that because you are so, or we were so, let me just say, involved and engrossed in the relationship. They know that because of the emotional attachment, this is how a narcissist thinks. Okay, this is the way that their stupid brains are set up. These some backwards walking giraffes. I'm just telling you. The way that they think is that they have to leave you to keep you. Make it make sense. They have to keep that revolving door going because, see, they got to keep you walking on eggshells. They got to keep you in that up and downward motion with, just like the trauma bond. They got to keep you in that. Right? So this is why the discard is part of the cycle, because it's a cycle. That's what and sometimes you being discarded and you right there in the house with them. Yeah. But when we're talking about this type of discard means that you are all the way, they done got out the house, or you put them out, or whatever. They've gone on to another supply. But that narcissist doesn't really want to discard you. Not for real, for real. All they want to do is if you would allow them, even if you said, I'm going to let you cheat in peace, they don't want to do that either. They want to cheat in peace, but they don't want you interfering with what they're doing. Okay. While they're doing it with the new supply. Now, they're not planning to be over there playing with them long. Okay. About a good hot 6 to 12 weeks, maybe 9 to 12. And them birds is flying right on back over there. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell y'all something. I want y'all to understand, because they are not trying to discard you like that, doesn't mean that this is a ticket for you to stay around waiting for them to come back. Let me tell you something. When somebody takes advantage of you like that, and now that you know that they really not trying to leave, that's why they running back so quickly. Yeah. See, you need to take that opportunity and work on you. Because I'm going to tell you something. When these birds come back, they always coming back rougher and tougher than they ever left. They're not coming back to make it easier for you. They're not coming back because they loved you so much. And they've learned their lesson, and now they miss you so much. They're not coming back for that. They're coming back to restart the cycle all over again. Because remember, it's about the cycle. It's not about the love. It's not about the adoration. It's not about any of that. It's about that supply that they get from taking you through each stage of the cycle. They ain't trying to go nowhere. If you call that bird up right now and told them to come back, 9 times out of 10, they're going to run right on back. Why? Because now that you are no longer there, okay, you have now gone to the top of the list, okay, for the most wanted. That's how they operate. The most wanted. Why? Because old supply meaning supply that they've had before, that grade A supply. Narcissists pride themselves on being able to re-idealize you, being able to pull you back in. Yeah. They pride themselves on that. So, and not only do they pride themselves on it, they love to have new supply back because they know you. Let me tell you something. If a bird can't appreciate you, if a person can't appreciate you for who you are, and they got to take you through all of these different changes, and then come back and they're worse than what they were when they left the first time, baby, let me tell you something. That is not love. And guess what else? When they come back, if you know they're going to be worse, then guess what? You already know what time it is. And then on top of all of that, the lies that they tell to you and the lies that they tell on you when you're away from these birds, that right there need a whole series on Netflix. That right there. Just that alone. Because this is what happens when you deal with people that want to play yo-yo games with your life. because that's just what it is. They think they got to leave you in order to keep you. What kind of mess is that? That's some insanity. And and really what they're doing is they're giving you a break because they're not trying to leave. This is, people say, well, why do they come back and Hoover? This is why, because they never meant to leave in the first place. Narcissists are not typically the ones that's going to do a final discard. You going to have to do that. These birds know what they got with you. Why would you want to leave you? You wouldn't even want to leave you either, would you? I know I wouldn't want to leave me. I know what type of supply I was. But thank God I'm not that anymore. And thank God in the name of Jesus that I will never be that again. But this is what happens, y'all. A narcissist does not want to leave you. They do not want to discard you, period. Okay? They want to continue to take you through cycle after cycle. I know y'all gonna drop a comment below how that narcissist went on over there to that other supply. And then when they did, they was running on back to you another, 2-3 months later. Some of them, it was even a shorter period than that. That's why. They're not trying to, they don't want the discard. They just want you to sit there and wait. That's all that is. And the devil is a slew-foot, cockeyed lie. Leave them right on over there in their mess. Let them do whatever it is they want to do. You just practice being unbothered with their mess. Okay? And practice being that until you can be it and don't have to practice it. Till it's for real, for real. All right, family? So listen, a narcissist, they coming back because they don't want to discard you. That's not what they do. They're not really trying to do that. They just want to play with you. They want to keep you on that yo-yo. Keep you in that trauma bond, which is a witchcraft spell within itself. And have you bouncing back and forth for decades of your life. Don't you let them do it to you, fam. All right? Take care of yourselves, y'all. Happy Mother's Day to you all. All you beautiful mothers out there. I love you all. Be real good to yourselves, okay? I love you all. Take care. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.